So today's session, at the moment, it's a beginners and intermediate session, and the age range ranges from 5 all the way up to 13 in this session. The pathway we have is they start at the beginner session at the early age and they progress into the intermediate and advanced. When they're younger, you can do the ball games, the shuttle games, the fun games, and you can have the fundamentals in there and you add the fun element. And as they progress, sometimes they learn quicker because they've started from an early age. If I'm honest, it's word of mouth. It's we either have their siblings here or their friend comes to it, and we are actually looking at setting up an even younger session for 3 to 5 year olds, because we get so many inquiries to do a little bit younger, but obviously that would be less racket work and more hand-eye coordination and fun. Across all the sessions, I probably have about 13 or 14 volunteers. Couldn't probably run it without them. It's a key part.
I think because I was at so many of the sessions and I found it was actually something that I absolutely loved. Loved the connection with the kids, loved how Keith's ethos is for his club. So I kept going to the sessions and carrying on and doing what I was doing without the official title, and then did the qualification.
I think getting older people like myself to volunteer is really, really beneficial, because not only does it help out the person that you are volunteering for, it opens up a new kind of experience for yourself, and you may develop a confidence that you've never had in yourself before.
Just if anyone comes to you and says, I like what you're doing in this session, get them involved. You don't have to be the best player. You don't have to know everything, but if you're good with juniors, good with kids, the rest will come naturally.
The number one thing for me is seeing the children progress, and from where they started to where they end up, and they are taking it at their own pace, but whatever their own pace is clearly works for them, and I'm really happy to see that they're progressing week on week.
My top tip is listen to the kids. Sometimes we forget that they're the priority here. Make sure they're having fun, make sure there's progression on and something to build on for them, because that's something that they really like, is that building process.
The kids, when they come here, and they become close to your heart. And when you see sometimes when their faces fall if they don't get a shot and they're a little bit upset, just kind of giving them a little pep talk and things like that. I think for a volunteer, if I've had a hard day, it really, when I come into this hall and with the kids, it really picks me up.